Hey guys, you all know the drill. Let's continue the mess. You all know that ZUCHU did not really put public her pregnancy, even though a lot of people started speculating from February when they went with Diamond on that Valentine's show. Yeah, a lot of people started talking about it because they've seen that she has gained weight, or she had gained weight, and of course, her belly area seemingly not like she normally is, right? So she kept it a secret up until 2 days to giving birth. And of course, a lot of her fans have always wondered, like, how was it like to be pregnant? How was the pregnancy? Because we only saw her towards the end. I think 48 hours or 72 hours to her being put to bed. And of course, we had a lot of stories. Some are saying it was CS, some are saying no, it wasn't. It was a natural birth. So ZUCHU decided to do a Q&A and show a little bit of videos and pictures to break it down on how her pregnancy journey was. And I like the way she did it, because it means that people are right from all along. I remember people starting talking about ZUCHU being pregnant as early as January or December, right? So before we continue with that, let's start from here. So if you remember when ZUCHU rocked this, she was supposed to be 1 month prego here. It was around the same time that it was ZUCHU, Diamond's mother and Diamond's family came to Kenya during the protest. Okay, so ZUCHU, she's saying that on this day she was 1 month pregnant. And of course, I remember when she revealed her pregnancy, there was someone who came out and said, oh, so when we were fighting for the country, you guys were busy jiggy with Diamond. Oh my goodness, calm down, guys. But anyway, apart from that, she also posted another one. Yeah, this one here, she was 3 months. You can see that's her right there, still doing shows, honey. Here is when people started having the conviction. Here, she's 4 months. She's 4 months there, but over here, people already started talking about Miss Mama is kind of, gaining some weight. I remember when she posted this video, it wasn't like this. It was more from afar on her Snapchat. For those who followed her, must have seen it. So over here, she was 5 months, and over here, she was 6 months. Take a look at that. I don't know, like, obviously during her Imbeju masterclass, it was obvious it was pregnancy, but I thought it wasn't that big, because somewhere she knew how to finesse it, I think also the fact that even in the past, she used to rock baggy clothes, it's what also helped. Over there, she was 7 months. As you can see, here is when she had gained lots and lots and lots and lots of weight. But as you can see over here, she was still 8 months pregnant. So apart from that, yeah, she also talked about the habits, if, she loved her husband during the pregnancy or not. Okay, so somebody asked her, Dazu, first trimester yako haija kusumbua maana it was worst this side. Of course, the person is asking about the first 3 months. How is it? And ZUCHU said, nilikuwa naumwa kama mno, nausea, bleeding, sleeping all time, anger, I was exhausted all day. Hapo na record voice inabidi aisubiri nilale niamke, Samira akaja kuniamsha. Okay, she was saying that on her first trimester, it was bleeding, nausea, she was always hungry, she'd sleep all the time, she was always feeling tired. When they were recording, she had to sometimes, they have to wait for her to sleep and get up so that they can continue. As you can see there, you can tell that Miss Mamas. This reminds me of ZUCHU, when ZUCHU used to post her eating food with the lemon on the side. There was always like this specific lemon on the side. So apart from that, another person asked, did you trouble Diamond through your pregnancy, or you not like his perfume or anything? And Zuchu said, yani I hated him, nilikuwa simpendi hapo kama. Okay, so I'll get into the person who was asking Zuchu. The person asked Zuchu, like, were you in love with did you love your husband more than normal? Because sometimes when you're pregnant, honey, you just want to wear his t-shirt, and you want to wear his t-shirt that have his smell. Sometimes you want, like, Zuchu's like, I hated him. I did not want him anywhere close near me. And you can see Zuchu worked out towards the end. I remember his manager saying that Zuchu used to walk at least 5 kilometers every day. Yeah, 5 kilometers every day. And as you can see, here was her 5 months in. And as you can see, Miss Mamas was still very strong. She was just punch, 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 punch. Yeah. So apart from that, also she answered about the elephant of the room, which was, I first heard this from my mother when they said this. And my mother be a lot of BS sometimes. He be spitting some BS. But the way Zuchu gave birth, to be honest, because if she was to give, I understand there are people who only go to labor for like 12 hours, but based off of how we watch them towards all night, and then in the morning we're hearing the Zuchu gave birth, we're like, was she on labor or what's the tea? So somebody asked Zuchu, how did you end up with the CS baby na mazoezi yote haya da? So the person was asking Zuchu, like, how did she end up having a CS with all the workouts that she was doing? Zuchu said, my daughter was trapped by the umbilical cord. Ilimzunguka, we had no choice. Of course, to Manswahili listeners, the umbilical cord was on, the baby was tied with the baby, and they had no choice but to go ahead and do the C-section. Anyway, that's just about it. It was cute, honey. It was beautiful. Yeah, her choosing not to share her journey with the world probably had to do with how everything was going on. Some people just choose not to. Some people choose to, but it doesn't mean that they don't love their children more or less, in my opinion. I think she just chose it to be private. Anyway, that's just about it. Keep it classy. Stay messy. Let's chop it down in the comment section. I love you to the moon and back. Ciao.